What's going on, you sexy motherfucker? I'm Daniel Rodriguez. Welcome to my Van Helsing review, Season 1, Episode 3, spoiler review. Make sure you have seen the episode. It should take me about 2 minutes to recap the episode, then give you the pros, cons, and final score. Thanks so much for joining me. Let's do it. So we begin this week's episode of Van Helsing with a vampire feeding on a junkie's blood as much as I do when I feed on that girl's blood. I wouldn't say I didn't say pussy. I wouldn't say that. No. That'd be inappropriate of me because she would be weak and defenseless, and I couldn't do that. That's wrong. I do not condone that. The more you know. So anyway, the apocalypse is beginning, and everyone's going crazy, and the vampire is like, I can go outside. The sun's not hitting me. The sun is not hurting me. I will go and I will kill. So he ends up killing a bunch of people, and everyone else is getting killed, and he turns many people. Phil gets turned, and he ends up killing his little girl. Now, they're outside. We are in the modern day now with Vanessa awake, and Axel ends up killing this guy's wife. There was like a trap down below, and he ends up killing her. Now, they fight. They kind of have a little fight, and they end up losing the satellite on top of the roof, so they have 3 hours till the power is off. Axel and Vanessa are going to go to the basement, so Axel is underwater, and 2 vampires show up, so Vanessa ends up shooting them. So Axel reemerges, and he ends up fighting them. Vanessa is bit, but there is no effect. Lights are out, the power is out, the vamps are at the door, and Phil ends up stopping them and says, my brothers, my sisters, my Ehabs, Allah Akbar. That's pretty stupid. Anyway, he's like, take a bite out of me. Go ahead. Y'all love humans. But I'll show you how human I am. How about you take a bite out of my sweet little sugarless skin? They didn't do it after all because they're little bitches. So the power's back on. Vanessa does her thing. Vanessa turns the doc into a human, and the vampire... there's a vampire camp where they all have sex, and they're just drilling it in every night, and they get word about that Vanessa could turn this girl, sexy girl, good tits, could turn people into humans. Caesar, war has begun. Give word to Dmitri. Dmitri must know about this girl. He wants to know how much she is. How much for the women. Anyway, stupid enough. On to the pros and cons. I absolutely loved the opening of Van Helsing this week, with the apocalypse beginning and the vampires feeding on that juicy, beautiful junkie's blood. She was a beautiful, cute little thing going on. Innocent, cute, little, yes. Tight. Tight as a needle. Tight as a little pricked hole. Now, he goes and he's starting to kill a bunch of people, and it's just scary because there's like so many people, and they're like, no, and they're like, Jesus, what is it, Tuesday night? Why is everyone like roaming around the streets at this time? There's like 50 people outside. Who does that? What street are you on? Is this New York? Is this Harlem? Either way, I still thought it was an interesting opening, a pretty disturbing opening at much. Now, one of the things I really loved about last week's 2-hour premiere was the action, even the effects of the action, especially Vanessa kicking some vampire ass and then Axel doing a little jitsu on that vampire ass as well. The action was pretty enjoyable. I also like the vampires' looks. Like, they look pretty chill, and they're like, whee! Like, at least they're not annoying and ugly as, like, Edward from Twilight. I sparkle, Bella. Bella, I need you to help me. I need you to suck the venom from down there. If I don't, Jacob will kill me. I need your help, Bella. And all you Team Bella fans. I sparkle because I'm a vampire. Get the Phil's backstory. Oh, Phil staking up your daughter, making her a Philly steak on that sandwich of bread right there. Damn, he killed his daughter. Like, the daddy was like, or the girl was like, Daddy, and he was like, yo, all right, one of you bitches gonna die. So anyway, he ends up killing his daughter. He kills the baby, and he doesn't end up killing the wife because sexually aroused, he wants to leave his wife to the demise, and the wife would go crazy, and she would kill herself. Either way, his backstory was pretty, well lit. Now, one of the problems I had with this episode, Dimitri was mentioned. I do not like Dimitri. Dimitri does not need to be mentioned in this episode. It really doesn't need to happen again. I do not need to hear him again and ever again. So Dimitri does not need to be mentioned. As well, it was pretty super slow. Let's be honest. It was pretty slow. Now, at least it wasn't as slow as the 2-hour premiere, but when Doc was being turned into a human, god damn it, that was like a 20-minute scene. Because Vanessa's like, oh no, no. And then like, Axel's like, oh, come on, Doc. You can do it. I know you can. And then like, the Doc's like, like for 20 minutes. Like, it was pretty slow. It was cool that she's turned into a human, but it still was pretty slow. Now, Vanessa didn't have that much to do. Like, well, she had a good sizable role, but I'm still not into Vanessa a little bit, man. Like, she's cute, she good, you know. However old she is, like, what, 42 years old, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50. Yeah, as long as they're old enough to bleed. No, I'm kidding. If they're 18 to 50 years old, or 54, well, you know, it depends on how you look at 55. If you have, like, really cute, like, good skin on you, and you don't have a kid, then you're totally fine. But if you have a kid, it'll be awkward, because they'll probably be around my age, so... sorry. In all seriousness, I thought this episode was great. I'm not BSing you when I say that. I'm not saying it to get this review over with. It literally was a great episode. I'm really liking this sci-fi show as well. I review another sci-fi show called Z Nation and Aftermath. Sci-fi, you're really kicking my ass right now because you have a lot of good shows, and I need you to keep that up. I need you to keep that up, Sci-Fi. I need you to be the next big thing in the TV universe that we have going on. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I'm giving Van Helsing Season 1, Episode 3, an A-. Thanks for watching, everyone. If you enjoyed, make sure to smack that like button on the way out. Give it a good little rub and then a little smack. Comment down below, tell me what you guys thought about Van Helsing. Share this review with your friends and hit that subscribe button for more awesome Van Helsing reviews every single week. Till next time, I love you all. Join the Big D Nation. The road to 500 has begun. Bye-bye.